Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And starting this one, Taijuan Walker. Not the best results a year ago. Looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. And that's a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the second game of the series. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Hit on the ground to short. Sosa slings it across, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
2 outs, base is empty. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. 2 outs, base is empty. Fouls one off. 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3rd out. Rockies score first with this solo homer. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod in this one. Austin Gomber. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Alec Bohm. 1 down, Phillies down a run. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
One gone, runner at first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. And he swings through that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away. JT Realmuto steps in. Ball. In the dirt, blocked. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. In the air out to center. Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And there are 2 down. And time now for the Phillies lineup. Finding themselves down a run early, they'd like to punch back here with a run of their own.
Absolutely, Boog, but I don't expect them to change their approach because of that run. They still want to put together strong at-bats. Be patient out there and get a feel for this starting pitcher.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Phillies leave a couple. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Michael Toglia. On the ground to the left, Sosa. 1 out in second.
Batting 6, right fielder
Nick Martini will hit. On the ground, right side. Harper takes it to the bag, and a couple of quick outs. Next for Colorado, Jordan Beck. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Harper makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Rockies are down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. On the ground. Oh, great stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
7, second baseman.
That was an impressive diving stop. Singy, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Boog, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
This is Bryson Stott. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nabs it, and there's 2 away.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy's very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
And here is Sosa to the plate. 2 outs. Hard hit left side. Sends it to Toglia. That's the inning. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 1 and the Phillies nothing. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Jacob Stallings.
And he deals. On the ground right side. It's in and out of his glove. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
Second baseman, Tyler Freeman.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Freeman matched a homer in his last game. 1 out, bases empty. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Brenton Doyle. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one down the line, and that's just foul. On the ground to short, and it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Now batting, shortstop, Ezekiel.
So in now
Tovar.
for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And down on strikes, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. They hold a 1-0 lead. Set for the bottom of the third, and digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. This one in the air center field. Doyle hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. One down, base is empty.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout, but you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
That's down and in. Smoked on the ground to second. To first, Schwarber out on the play.
Now batting, third baseman, Alec.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Doyle sizing this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. And that is downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
All these Rockies showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Up the middle. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Hunter Goodman. That one fouled off, 2-2. McMahon gets his lead at first, nobody out. Gives it to Bender for the strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. Stays alive. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's one of those things where as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. Nick Martini will hit next. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. To third. Fair ball. They're waving McMahon home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-zip. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to.
That's a hit. Throw back in. Holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
On the ground to first. 1 at second. Back to first. Double play. Nice job getting over, and that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And it's 2-zip. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast.
Leading off
bottom of the inning, and now here is Harper. Late on that fastball.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Bryce swings and drives one deep to right. That's well hit. And he goes airborne to make the catch.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
2-2 1 down, base is empty. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Doyle should have this one. 2 down. Now batting Max Kepler.
Max Kepler.
And that one is lifted in the air and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We played 4. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
the Rockies leadoff hitter, Brenton Doyle. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up the middle. Sends it to Tolia, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. The Rockies leading by 2, last half of inning number 5. Line drive, base hit.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now for the Phillies, Edmundo Sosa. There goes the runner. Now a fly ball to right center. Doyle on the move. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas. Stop off of first with 2 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes into center. Doyle coming on. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. Phillies strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And we're back. Now here is Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon.
That's to third. Boom. Goes on to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman.
And next is the designated hitter, Hunter Goodman. 1 down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder, Nick Martini.
Now it's the right fielder, Nick Martini. On the ground to third. They get the force, And that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Top of the order due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the sixth, Kyle Schwarber. There's a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Victor Vodnik. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. Halverson getting cranked up as well. Swing and a ball popped up. McMahon hauls it in for the out.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. The Phillies down by a pair here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. That one missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
That one ripped. Back there. And that one's gone. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes Real Muto. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Max Kepler at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Martini makes the play, and the inning is over. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. And now Jordan Beck. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Orion Kirkering taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
fouled off down the right side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now that
Jacob Stallings now. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman Tyler Freeman.
So 2 down now, and here is Tyler Freeman. Check swing, called strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rockies 2 and the Phillies 1.
Now pitching for
We're
Colorado.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Victor Vodnik.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Out to short. Tovar. Throw off line. He is safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
No outs. Runner at first. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. And that's way high. Ball 3. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom of the 7th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, shortstop Edmundo Sosa.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Edmundo Sosa. Castellanos, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And that one missing low.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here. Way to lay off that pitch down.
Johan Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one is absolutely belted on a dead sprint, racing back. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Castellanos on his way to the plate. Relay throw. throw. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game. It's 2-2.
Everything came together for him. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
1 out, runner at second. And digging in for Philadelphia, Johan Rojas.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
In the air out towards right center. Martini makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. And a count 1-2. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. In the air, left field, Beck. And the inning is over. Phillies with a run-scoring double. 2-2 game. You're watching Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. We're at the top of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jose Alvarado gets handed the rock out of the pen.
46. Jose Alvarado.
The 1-1. Swings through that.
That was really working that inside corner with the cutter. I'll tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. 2 down, nobody on. And that is out of play. And there's a ball. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Seth Halverson. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. Going. Go! And now they're out front. It's 3-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That's That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here is Bryce Harper. And that's downstairs and outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And a breaking ball misses outside. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cheville getting loose as well. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Next offering is fouled back.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike three.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Two down, base is empty, but one run across here the bottom half of the eighth inning. This one in the air. McMahon. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the DH. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Fall off foul. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul tip, strike three.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
He's 2 outs away. Michael Toglia now at the plate. Pitch is in for a strike. 2-2 now.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
And it remains 2-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
So they're down to their final out. Nick Martini digging in for the Rockies. Romano is just 1 strike away. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.